Welcome back to the channel. So it's another scent wall. We've got these three from Sol de Janeiro that you would have seen in my previous video. They're brand new on the market. They were the new summer scents: Flor Mystica, Danca Mystica, and Agua Mystica. So you already know about those. And they're going to be fighting against these classic fragrances: Air Freshener Tutti Frutti, Air Freshener Ocean Breeze, and Sweet Cherry. And we found out there was one more in the packet, which is this is an interesting one. Powerful and aromatic sense of new car leather. I kid you not. There we are. An air freshener, new car leather. Never heard that one before. What are they going to come up with next? Babies' nappies. Serious, look at that. Never seen that before. I know you get the ones that dangle down, those, but I've never seen one that's an actual air freshener that smells of car leather. Well, now we have, and we're going to put them together and see which is the nicest fragrance. So we're going to start with Agua Mystica, which we already know about. I'll just remind you, just in case you haven't seen the video yet. It's Neroli water, tangerine, and salty skin accord. It was nice, if you remember. If you've seen the other video, you'll remember what it smells like. It's a nice fragrance. That's going to go up against, let's see, Tutti Frutti. Well, just a small disclaimer: these air fresheners we bought from Amazon. We've never seen them before. Don't know what they're like. I'm only going by what it says on the tin here. So this is fun, fresh, and zesty, full of fruity aromas. So Tutti Frutti, classic fragrances. So let's find out. So, air freshener Tutti Frutti from Amazon versus Sol de Janeiro Agua Mystica. Let's find out which is the best one. Let battle commence. You know what? Out of all these scent wars I've done so far, I think we finally hit on a combination that actually go well together. Because these two really do go well together. I've never heard of this one. I've heard of this one, but never this one. So, classic fragrances, air freshener Tutti Frutti from Amazon. So if you just type in that to Amazon, classic fragrances, and you should see this. So never seen it before. It's a brand new thing, apparently on the market. And yeah, it is zesty. You got lots of fruity flavors in there, and that blends well with, obviously this is tangerine and salty skin accord. So yeah, that goes nice. Actually, I like those. I like those two together. They're nice. There's nothing horrible about them. The interesting question to ask here as well is, um, although that's a body mist, a hair and body mist, Agua Mystica, um, would you use it as an air freshener? Would I use it as an air freshener? I'm asking myself. Yes, I think I would. Yeah. Um, it's nice. So that's Sol de Janeiro um, against classic fragrances from Amazon, Tutti Frutti. They go nicely together. I recommend those together. I've never heard of that, but hey, it's nice. Very nice. I might not need a shower after this. I might smell lovely and sweet. So that's the first one. Now we're going to try Sol de Janeiro Flor Mystica. This is a floral fragrance, as you would have seen from my previous video when I reviewed these. I'll just give you a gentle reminder. You've got notes of orange blossom, flamingo flower, and golden musk. And we're going to try that against air freshener Sweet Cherry. Deliciously juicy sweet cherry delight. Air freshener. That one. Let's try. See what happens. Let battle commence. Okay, well, you can smell the sweet cherry, that's for sure. The only negative side to these is it doesn't last very long. It fades. It doesn't last very long. It fades very quickly. And that's an air freshener. That's the only downside, I suppose, if there is a downside. You can smell the orange blossom. You can smell the flamingo flower as well. And yeah, I mean, it's musky, this one. But again, very nice together. Nothing horrible about them. The only difference is, as I say, that one doesn't last very long, and that's an air freshener. And that's actually supposed to last quite a while. There's a voice from beyond, actually, is my wife saying, "It's because it's cheap." It is. It was. They were cheap off Amazon, But I thought, why not? I'll buy them and see what they're like, and put them up against Sol de Janeiro. They're nice together, but if I was to choose an air freshener, I'd actually turn, even though this is a body mist spray, I'd actually use that as an air freshener because that's supposed to last for up to 12 hours, roughly. So, bizarrely, I'd actually use that as an air freshener rather than that. But they're very nice together. That's the point I'm making. But yeah, cheap and cheerful. So I guess if you were a student studying and you needed something fresh to freshen up your room, I'd recommend that from Amazon. As opposed to spending another couple of quid or say, I mean, would you buy? Sorry, going to add a shop for a second, but would you then consider buying Febreze? Another couple of quid. Say cotton fresh. Well, I suppose it depends on what smell you want in your room, doesn't it? Really. But yeah, so that's that one and that's that one. And I would use that as an air freshener as well because it's nice. It's really nice. Nothing wrong with it. So really nice. Okay. Next one. Again from yesterday's video. Danka or Danka Mystica. And it means what did it mean? Dance, I think it was. Mystical dance, I believe it was. And this one, you've got Samba into the Twilight with sparkling notes of purple fig, warm vanilla, and sandalwood. And you'll remember this from my previous video when I reviewed them. Right, that's going to be going up against this one. This is called Ocean Breeze. Sea salt, fresh air, and a hint of the ocean. So, I guess down by the beach, Ocean Breeze. Let's try it. Let battle commence. Again, yeah. I have nothing foul to say about, nothing horrible to say. There's nothing foul about either of these scents. Nothing at all. They both go very nicely. This is the first scent war I've done where everything has smelt really nice and everything has smelt really nice together. Got to be a first. Got to be a first. So, although it doesn't last very long, but Ocean Breeze, another very nice scent, and it blends very well with Dunker Mystica. And again, the only downside is this is cheap and cheerful. It doesn't last that long, but it's a nice smell, very nice smell. And would I use it as an air freshener? Well, I mean, a student would probably use it as an air freshener because they're on a budget, aren't they? Or if you were desperate for one and there was nothing else on the market, I guess you'd use something like that. But I would again use this as an air freshener. It's not an air freshener, but I would use it as one if I had to. So again, very nice together. I haven't got anything bad to say about either of them together. Lovely fragrances together. Just one lasts longer than the other. That's got to be a first. I have one more. So, the last one is the interesting one. This is air freshener New Ride, powerful and aromatic scent of, I can't believe it says this, new car leather. That's exactly what it says. New car leather. Perfect for a student's bedroom. There you go. New car leather. I've never seen that before. Never. I mean, what they're going to have next? The lovely aromatic scent of baby's nappies, or but car leather. They're going to have engine oil and petrol as an air freshener. Well, I mean, I suppose if you're if you're into that sort of thing, if you're into what do they call it, heavy metal, and what have you, you know, um, leave me a comment down below if you had to make up the name of an air freshener. There's new car leather. If you had to name an air freshener, an unusual scent, what would you put? And please, please, please keep it clean. Please keep it clean. You know what I mean? Keep it clean. Okay, nothing horrible. I mean, I know I said baby's nappies, but okay, I'll draw the line at that. But keep it clean. Nothing more. Okay, thank you. Just keep. No, I said baby's nappy, so I suppose it doesn't matter. But take it easy. Is what I mean. Don't go crazy. I'm going to put this again up against one of these. I think out of the three, the most unusual is probably Flor Mystica. Well, here's the thing. Why don't I just? I'll be fair. Okay, because it's an odd number. I'll put it up against each of these ones in turn and see what it smells like. So here we are. So this is the first one. New car leather. Against Flor Mystica, Sol de Janeiro. Okay, let's see what happens. Let me just try it on its own because I can't smell it. I can't smell anything. Oh, yeah, now I can. Now I can. Um, New car leather. I'm just trying to figure out what they mean by new car leather. Is that what new car leather smells like? Um, I don't know what it smells like. It's sort of it smell. I guess it smells like sort of plastic, a plasticky sort of smell. Okay, so we found the odd one out. Definitely. New car leather. Powerful and aromatic scent of new car leather. I think someone's having a laugh here. New car leather. Try again. Yeah, I'll tell you what it smells like. If you were to open a brand new something, um, a brand new box of, I don't know, a computer or an iPad or a laptop, anything like that. It's that smell when you first open it up. That's what it smells like to me. Sort of plasticky smell. Um, why you would want that in your car though, or in your house, or anywhere else, I don't know. That's weird. That's a very weird smell. It's not a horrible, horrible, horrible smell. It's just an unusual smell. Whereas, I mean, Fleur Mystica is lovely, but put this with it. Um, it smells a bit. It's a bit bland. It just smells like it's. Um, I don't know what it smells like. Yeah, it smells like just plastic. Brand new plastic, but not the stuff that sometimes you get the packaging that stinks. It really stinks. No, this doesn't. It just smells like new plastic. Um, Again, probably perfect for somebody who's a car enthusiast who wants to smell their house to smell like a car or car leather. But I kid you not. Look, car leather. You see? Yeah. So just leave me a comment down in the comments below of what you would what what you would say is an unusual smell for an air freshener. One that you may have found one that I don't know about. If you have, and it's a horrible or an unusual smell, tell me. Let me know, and I'll try it for myself. Ah, right, okay. And yes, you can include things like smelly socks. Um, I don't mind that. Uh, Body odor, okay. You know, um, halitosis. I'm giving you ideas now. Now, leave me a comment below for an unusual type of air freshener. One that you think is an unusual air freshener, but please keep it clean. Okay. I draw the line at babies' nappies. That's only because I said it, but please keep it clean. I just said that because it was the first thing that came into my head as a funny smell. No, don't go down that route. No, an unusual smell for an air freshener. Or if you know of an air freshener that if you were desperate, you'd use it as a deodorant. Tell me about that. If you have an experience like that, tell me if you've actually done it. If you've used an air freshener as a deodorant in a hurry, just tell me about that because that would be funny. So there we go. That was Sol de Janeiro versus these classics. Um, the one I liked out of these classics was I liked Tutti Frutti, and I did like this one called Ocean Breeze. Those are the two that I liked. Would I recommend them? Um, if you're on a budget, um, and I guess if you spray enough of it, uh, yeah, you could get away with it. But if I were you, I'd go a bit more. These were cheap. If I was you, I'd go a bit more upmarket. Maybe one of these, maybe a Febreze or let's see, maybe a Febreze or one of those from Tesco, maybe one of those. Um, but Sol de Janeiro, my favourite out of these three, is probably the Dance Mystica because it reminds me of samba. It reminds me of um, you know Christ the Redeemer is up on the hillside there, or the cliffside, looking down into Rio de Janeiro. That's what that reminds me of. And that's my favourite out of all of those. That one there, Danca Mystica. So leave me a comment down below and tell me um, if you can think of an unusual name for an air freshener. Um, and I'll research and see if I can find one that smells like that. But I kid you not, that one there, scent of new car leather. There we go. I kid you not, it's there in black and white. I thought it was a very odd one when I unpacked it. It was the odd one out. Never seen that before. Never seen it. Well, yes, something that I did once see one that smelled of bacon. Why you would want bacon inside your car or inside your house smelling of bacon? There you go. Anyway, leave me a comment down below and um, tell me what if you can think of something. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this scent war. I enjoyed it, or enjoyed doing it and presenting it to you. It was a lot of fun. First time that I've done a scent war, and everything is really nice. That's the first. You know, I haven't had one that um, wasn't wasn't pleasant. They're all nice. Wow, that's the first. Anyway, if you like what I do on my channel, which you should know by now, please subscribe. Um, if you like this particular video, please give it a thumbs up. The more, the merrier. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and kindness always repays kindness. So be kind, be nice, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Take care. It's not going to let me switch it off again. This happens to me every time. Let me try again.